man from Mexicali, Mexico explains that nearly every night around 3 a.m. he hears knocking at his front door, but every time he opens it, there's nobody there. Ever since he first opened the door, he has been seeing this strange old woman standing outside his house, just staring inside. On one night, the man decides to confront her, then this happens. He hears knocking on his door, but as he goes to check, he finds no one there. The very next night, he's woken up to something moving inside his house. Then the knocking continues. After hearing another strange sound, he opens the door and finds a plant root outside the door. He then starts seeing a cat staring right into his window at 4 a.m, similarly to how the woman was. Because of all this, he thinks she might be a witch trying to get inside his house.
He woke up to something knocking on the stairs. What he finds is horrifying. A man named Noah lives in an old Victorian home where a woman named Maria lost her life falling down the stairs. While Noah's asleep one night, he's woken up to something frantically knocking around the house.
Mary girl. Ooh, I'm covered in goosebumps. Mary, I know you just died 106 years ago, bitch. Give it up, Mary. Cut it out. I'm gonna try to run past it. Hey, Mary. Mary, can you stop?
He hears something knocking somewhere around the stairs, but nothing and no one seems to be there. Given the fact that Maria Polkut died 106 years ago in those very stairs, Noah believes this isn't an animal in the walls, but something paranormal.
It's late in the afternoon when a person lying on a gurney records themselves out of boredom. The video begins with not much happening in the beginning, but it's what happens only seconds later that's terrifying. Now, very little context is given on this clip, but one can see what's going on. As the person records themselves and their surroundings, they capture this.
Awas Bapak Jirin. Itu nah di pintu.
For almost less than 2 seconds, the person recording captures what seems to be someone or something standing in the corner of the room. Its sudden appearance is made even more creepy by the way it looks. Viewers have noted that it looks extremely thin and palish, but things become even more unsettling after seeing that the space where the figure was seen is now empty. Feeling immensely terrified, the woman behind the camera ends the video. Very little context is given on this footage, but with or without it, the clip is still quite creepy.
3-eye atlas is not coming for us. Thank the cosmic heavens. NASA already spoke, and they said, no, this starborn wanderer ain't on no collision course with Earth. It's passing by the safe distance of over 270 million kilometers. That's like 2.5 times farther than we are from the sun. This thing is just a traveler, an interstellar nomad cutting through our solar backyard like a space tourist with zero GPS but divine direction. It came from beyond the void between stars, and it'll keep on going, flung outward again by gravity's sling. Not slow enough to stay, not aimless enough to hit. So rest easy tonight, the sky won't fall, your coffee won't spill from an asteroid tremor, and the birds will still sing tomorrow. But let me tell you something eerie though. Just cause it won't hit, don't mean it wasn't sent to wake us up. Sometimes signs come not instruction, but in presence. A reminder, we ain't alone, we ain't in control. And the universe, it breathes, watches, moves things we don't yet understand. So keep looking up, not in fear, but in wonder.
In another series of clips, Kin packs the entity into his backpack and treks deep into the wilderness. On the way, the bag itself can be seen heaving and shifting as though the thing inside is trying to escape. Eventually, he arrives at a rural facility and lowers the substance into water. To the shock of many, the black growth seems to swim, flitting and undulating through the liquid like some kind of living organism.
It's around 9 p.m. on a Friday night when two sisters are settling in for the evening. During this time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she does every night. But while both sisters are alone at home, something happens that leaves them extremely unsettled. Now, the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage. She and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut, to mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family dog, her two children are alone at home when this is captured. It was after watching this video that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond belief. According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master bedroom. It wasn't exactly clear, as her daughter states, but she knew something was there, and her sister can attest to this, as she too had seen something tall inside the room. Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open is heard on camera. Understandably, the whole family was freaked out, if not spooked, by this incident. Not much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or what was caught on camera.
He woke up to something mimicking his alarm, but as he turned on the light, he sees this. A man under the user CashEGD explains that while falling asleep in his living room one night from a dark corner, he began to hear what sounded like his phone's alarm going off. Realizing his phone's right next to him and it's not morning, he records the area where the sounds are coming from and sees this. From the corner of the entryway, something that resembles a pale woman's face with long dark hair peeks out, then hides. Whoever this is has to be tall enough to peek through that corner, or be able to crawl on the wall. Now, this could very well be just a couple of guys making a scary skit for a video, but with little context to the clip, we're left to wonder what exactly was captured that night.
Now this next video comes from Jalen Love, who although has no idea what was captured, is extremely unsettled by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her two sisters, who are seen on camera. They had just come back from somewhere at around 10 p.m. when the security camera inside their living room recorded the following. Now it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred. Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house. It's for this reason that they've set up cameras around their home in case it happens again. But this time, it appears that something else other than a burglar was captured. The two sisters enter inside, leaving the front door open for Jalen, who is still getting out of the car. As Jalen takes her time to come inside, this happens. Behind this door, a dark figure is seen. It's worth pointing out that no one is seen behind the door before it's open. Nothing apparent stands out until something eventually does. Whatever this is just stands there while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part of it, as only partially do we see the figure. Seeing this, Jalen and her sisters were freaked out. They state that they wouldn't have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night. According to them, they had heard strange noises coming from downstairs, which made them check their surveillance cameras. But while checking the footage from earlier that night, they see this, a dark silhouette that disappears in the blink of an eye. Like many, she now believes that something unexplainable was captured. But as always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else captured?
Security camera said to have caught this shadow entity running around their home. The owner of the video swears it is real. What do you think? An old family photo of a family noticed a ghostly hand and arm between the husband and wife. They swear there were only 2 adults, 2 children, and 1 baby in the picture, no one else. Infinite Temporal Flux saw this shadow run away from their front door on the Ring camera. The man in the picture was getting ready to head into the city and took a quick mirror selfie to send to his kids. One of them texted back, pointing out something eerie, what looked like ghostly legs behind him. The man insists he was completely alone. Hart Lethal stated, so the shadow after manifesting behind said door managed to close it shut. A shadow should not even be able to appear in that corner of the room. There was nothing to cast it. We even left the front door open to let the wind in and see if we could recreate the video, but nothing could explain it. Thank you for watching Texas Ghost Hunters.
The picture.
Picture my phone.
I can't see. The picture.
Picture my phone.
I can't see. The picture.
Picture my phone.
I can't see.